Oof. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My name is Arthur Silva. I was born in Brazil. Came here when I was about 2 years old, raised in the slums of Boca Raton. And in another life, I was a data analyst and executive assistant at an email marketing firm. And I kind of maxed myself out in that position. There wasn't a lot of more room for growth, and my knowledge kind of just stayed limited for a while. I wasn't learning anything new, and I kind of got tired of it. So because of that, now I am a software engineer, and I am also a gearhead. As a gearhead, I came across this problem where every time I wanted to work on my car, I had to check multiple manuals and websites so I can remember a lot of the mundane information, like what kind of oil my car takes, the size of my tires, that sort of thing. And so I came up with a solution that is this web application. It allows you to log in similar to a social media app where you can create an account, personalize it, and insert the information of your car. It makes it a lot easier to memorize this mundane information when you have it on your phone in a quick, easy place. I also wanted to make it editable, so as your car changes, you can change your profile. That being said, let's dive into it. The name of my project is RideFile, and I stuck with this neon theme. I liked it a lot. Stuck with it throughout the project. If you scroll down, you can see these cards. They, talk about the future of RideFile, how to use RideFile, and more about RideFile. And then if we continue on our path, I have this little menu bar here. Let's go to login. So I'm going to log into my personal account. And let's see. I needed to implement this little wheel because I caught myself constantly pressing the login button and not knowing. So now that we're in, as you can see, it is presented on the car. Like, it is more focused on the vehicle. Personally, don't really care about the person. I care about the car. Here you could scroll down and you'll see all the information you created for it, the information you entered for your car. You can see these little emblems. I like to stick to the emblems you see on your dashboard, keep it more relatable. Here you can see like what size my rims are, my tire sizes, what kind of oil it takes, how much oil it takes. And you can even update it. So currently right now it has it as a V12. But if I want to be more practical, I'll put that as a V6 instead. Update, scroll to the top, you can see that it is updated. And then you could log out and continue on with your day. And me personally, I added a little flavor to this app. I liked it back in the day, like in MySpace, where you can have more theme and customizability with your profile. So I decided to add in this feature here where it changes the whole app to an 80s theme, like Knight Rider. And this was done using just CSS. It took a lot of variables and a lot of lines of code. But you notice that here it is changed throughout the whole project. And if you continue on to login, we can log in as someone else this time. What is it? My good old friend Batman made an account. Let's check out what he has. See here, he has his own account, and the theme continues on throughout the whole project. And to me, I ended up liking this part a lot more than the other half of it, so I kind of wish I stuck with this. But, it is what it is. So, going back to my presentation, I used a classic Fern stack to build this application. Firebase on the back end for my database, where all the user's information is stored and updated as you see fit. To communicate with my front end, I am using Node-Express. And then on my front end, I am using React. The design was done just with CSS, tiny bit of ant design for the form, and for security reasons and to communicate with the back end when you log in, I am using JWT. In the future, I wanted to incorporate more of a social media aspect of this, and so you could use it on your phone. It is responsive right now, but there are some things I wish I could do better that React Native will give me the ability to do. I also want to be able to add friends, check on what they have in their cars and things like that, so you can compare and contrast and maybe even a chat room to talk with your friends. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. These are my QR codes. My name is Arthur Silva. Thank you.